All right, Genevieve Cortese plays an outsider in the high-stakes world of horse racing on Wildfire, but her newfound fame and an old flame could stand in the way of her achieving her all-time goal of becoming a horse jockey.
Well, I heard back from the people at Atomic.
Yeah, I gave him attitude. I didn't get the job.
Yeah, you gave them attitude. And you did get the job.
I got it?
Yes. They wanted the real deal, and that's you.
Nice job, and she's here with us. Welcome. Thanks. Good to have you.
Thank you.
Now, you play, obviously you're very good on a horse on the show, but I understand that you grew up kind of all over the place and you have some experience on horses to begin with. Huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Here and there. Like, is your mom a really good horseback rider?
Yeah, my mom's a great rider. I learned from my mom and grew up with horses when in the Bay Area until I was about 13, and we moved away because my mom wanted more of like a rustic lifestyle, horse lifestyle. So we moved out to Montana for a while.
Wow, that must have been. Are you a horse whisperer?
Not really.
Now, in the meantime, on the show you play a bit of a bad girl, but were you a good girl or kind of mischievous, in your life growing up?
Probably both.
Like, did you sneak out of the house?
I definitely snuck out of the house. I had my fun, but yeah, I actually one time rode my horse across a golf course and like.
Ooh, that's nice. In the middle of the day, like when people were golfing?
Yeah.
And what happened?
I think each hoof print was like a couple $100s or something ridiculous.
Oh, wow. Wow. Awesome. And I bet a lot of golfers were yelling at you because they take the greens very seriously.
A little bit.
I mean, I've been yelled at taking a cart across, let alone a horse.
Yeah, I found that out.
So you learned that lesson, right? Yeah. Now, also, last season ended with a bit of a cliffhanger. Now, are we going to really find out, like, toward the beginning of this season what it is, or are you guys going to keep us hanging a little bit longer?
Well, no, I think you'll find out pretty soon what happens. I mean, I think the biggest thing is what's going to happen with the relationship between me and Junior, and how that's going to play out. And there is new love interest coming in, and how that's going to play out with Junior, and how serious is it going to get?
God, it's got to be rough to have all these guys, falling at your feet and getting paid no less. So which one do you think, which would you choose? Because Junior's more like the playboy, wealthy guy, and then the other guy's going to be, not so, more of a stable kind of nice guy, right?
Yeah. Well, I know I know one guy's wife, so
okay. But in general, do you like the guys that are a little bit more unavailable, or the available ones?
I don't know. I like the more artsy, like musician-y type, so probably they're unavailable.
I guess that's what it sounds like to me. Now, also, in the meantime, you went to NYU.
Yeah,
so what is it like to be back in New York? Does it feel like home?
Yeah, it is home for me. I mean, all of my best friends, my girlfriends are still out here, and I just love this city. I mean, I love walking everywhere, and there's so much stimulation and constant, stuff going on.
Adrenaline rush just by walking outside.
Yeah.
It's nice. Well, thank you, New York. Glad to have you back.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in, and you can catch Wildfire tonight on ABC Family. And coming up in the next hour, an extreme wedding for an extreme couple. I'll tell you which bad girl rocker tied the knot.
You're such a pretty girl, and I'm like admiring her hair. I'm loving your hair.
Great hair.
All right.